This is P3 News Bytes, a quick update of projects that have a ThoughtWorks Pillar 3 focus. I'm Ben Finney, a developer in Melbourne, and today is the 22nd of June 2018. Today I'm with Tom Solston. Tom is a consultant with ThoughtWorks in Melbourne. Hi Tom.
Hi Ben, how you doing?
Not too bad. So what news have you got for us with P3 projects?
Well, I thought I'd give you a quick update about what we've been up to recently, if that's all right.
Great.
So recently we've had Rob Licht and Lizzie O'Shea holding court on the topic of organising tech and design workers. We brought together about 60 technologists and designers in Melbourne's historic Trades Hall.
Oh yeah.
And we talked about kind of the major issues facing the industry.
Did that go well?
It was great. We had a really big crowd, very kind of impassioned discussions. Not too much shouting. Everyone was very friendly and lovely, and we kind of nailed down kind of the big things that are facing us as an industry, largely falling into kind of two buckets that we're going to look into as we move forward.
Okay.
One of which is kind of that traditional sort of union stuff of our IT workers being looked after. I think we're quite lucky in that we have a very sound ethical employer, but not everyone in the industry is as lucky to work here. So there are poor labour practices that go on, overwork, discrimination, sexism. They're all things that happen in our industry.
Yeah.
And so looking for a way that we can support our comrades in our industry is an important thing to do.
Right.
And the other big piece of work is around, as a technology firm, as a technology industry, we make new things.
Yep.
And as we do that, we change society.
Yes.
And mostly we do that for the better, but occasionally not. And having a voice in being able to say how we think technology should be applied for the good of society rather than for just making more money is one sort of major cause that we can put the union to.
Great. So that was a big thing that happened. So are there any projects going on at the moment that you want to tell us about?
So much stuff going on. We're running some commercial P3 projects at the moment. So the World Mosquito Program is still running out in Monash.
Yeah.
That team is going great guns. They're dealing with the project moving to lots of different locations around the world. So they'll be spinning up more work in Vietnam, for instance. And what does that mean for the project? So that's one big piece of work that's going on.
Great.
We've kicked off a smaller piece of work for the Australian Centre for the Moving Image,
or
ACME.
Down at Federation Square.
Down in Fed Square, yep. They put a pile of money of state funding to renew and refresh the whole exhibition and the whole building. So they're going to close for all of 2019.
Oh, just for us.
just to make everything beautiful. So before they do that, they've brought us in to help them work out their technology hosting, because they do a lot with films, a lot of streaming video. They've got a lot of technology assets.
Sure. So
Isha and Emily are in there helping them install Kubernetes on Azure and automate their builds so that they can deploy into the cloud.
That's great.
There's some really exciting stuff going on there, and hopefully there'll be more work coming out there soon.
Cool. So are there any projects that you want to ask for people's help with at the moment?
Yes. Yes, there are.
Please
I'm so glad you asked that question. Firstly, Rabble Rouser. Rabble Rouser has been running for a while. It's still going. And we're looking for developer help. There are two reasons for this, one of which is that we have a really interesting architecture that is very relevant to the sorts of systems we'd like to be building for our customers. So it's a great place to learn about technologies like event sourcing, cloud-native architectures, doing DevOps, and building microservices. It's a great learning platform. But also we need to actually deliver some code and get some working features out the door. And we're doing a bit of a refactor at the moment on how we make our DevOps scripts and our deployments more in line with how microservices work and less to do with the way a monolith works.
Great. So where should people go what's the first point of contact for helping with Rabble Rouser?
So the best people to talk to, that would be me.
Yes.
Or Andrew Jones, if you're in the ThoughtWorks Melbourne East office.
Right.
We would be your first port of call, and we are happy to spend time talking about Rabble Rouser.
Great. And there was another one you wanted to ask about?
Yeah, back to the tech union organising movement.
Right.
We're going to have the next event on the 4th of July. More news to come out about that. It will be hosted in ThoughtWorks offices in Melbourne and Sydney and possibly Brisbane as well.
Right, yes.
And we'll be talking with existing unions who work in the technology and design spaces.
Oh, they've expressed interest to get together with us there as well, have they?
Absolutely.
That's
so,
good.
so Professionals Australia and the Media, Entertainment and Arts Alliance will be around talking about what they already do in the tech and design space, and we'll be having a discussion about what else we need in order to make that work effective.
Great. What's the one thing that people should go to online to learn about that, or to contact to help with that?
I think the best place to learn about that will be to keep an eye on your emails, because there will be a mail shot coming out for that soon. And also come to the P3 calls, which are every Thursday at 1 o'clock in each office.
Excellent. Tom, thanks so much for your time, and we'll do this again soon.
That's great. Thank you, Ben.
Thanks a lot.